The Chamber of Lady Liberty, an original radio play by Gabriel Barrios, presented by the Different Directions Radio Club.
Come on, Rodney. Hurry or we'll be late. Again.
Where is it? Where is it?
Mom, Dad, I'll go and see what he's up to. In any event, he's probably rummaging through drawers and making a mess. Okay, sweetie.
For the 10th time, Rodney, hurry up!
Where in the world is it?
Honey, would you please tell your brother to hurry up?
Okay, Dad. Rodney, let's go. This is a once-in-a-lifetime chance, and I certainly do not want to be late. We're about to see the Statue of Liberty, and you'd rather bloat because you're searching for something? I read almost every book in the library about it.
First of all, Rachel, this is not a once-in-a-lifetime chance. You live 4 blocks away from the ferry dock. And second of all, I'm trying to find my camera. You want to remember this little trip, don't you?
Yes, but I don't want to be late either. You can just use your phone.
My phone doesn't take as great quality photos as my camera. And for this specific day, I want to have great quality photos.
Not a once-in-a-lifetime chance, huh?
This is a national monument, isn't it?
Let's go, kids.
See, we gotta go.
All right. Just let me get my spare camera.
What? You had a spare this whole time? Why didn't you just grab that one instead of trashing your whole room searching for the first one?
Because my spare
I know, because your spare camera doesn't take as great quality photos as your first one. Whoop-de-doo.
Exactly.
Rodney, there you are. What were you doing this whole time?
I was looking for my camera.
Oh yeah, your camera. You always put that thing in the craziest of places.
Not this time, though. Last night, I put it directly on my nightstand so I wouldn't have trouble looking for it. I wake up, and it's gone. I've been looking for it all morning, if you don't count breakfast. But anyway, I've been searching for it since 7 a.m. to, what time is it?
11:25.
11:25? Our ferry leaves in 5 minutes. We're going to be late.
Yep. And whose fault do you think that is?
Mine. For looking for my camera too long.
Because you could have grabbed your spare camera the whole time you were looking.
Shh. Yes, Rodney, that's right. The good news is that if we don't make it exactly on time, the ferry driver has to automatically give us 5 more minutes to get to the Statue of Liberty.
Really?
Yep, says so in the rules of the ferry travel.
Awesome!
It sure is. Now, get your shoes on and windbreaker on. It's going to be a windy day.
Okay.
And don't forget your mask.
You got it. All right, I'm ready.
Awesome. Everybody have their mask on?
Yep.
Then let's go to the Statue of Liberty.
Woo! Yeah.
Now, does everybody remember the rules?
Yes.
I do.
We all know, honey.
Sounds good, because there will probably be a lot of people there. So we have to stick together. The only time you two can go alone is if your mom and I say so. And even then, you guys have to stick together at all. Oh, hello, Miss Palmer. What are you doing?
I am summoning the gods to help us.
Help us with what?
They're the only things that can help in beating the man who could destroy us all.
Who's that?
The evil leader of an evil society that can perform evil tasks. That's a lot of evil. His name is Zygel Tor.
Zygel Tar?
Yes, Zygel Tor, the most evil man that ever lived. He could destroy us if we let him. And even if he does not succeed the first time, he will try and try and try again until the whole world is his.
Well, look out for him. In the meantime, though, we're going to go outside. Have a good day, Miss Palmer.
Bye, Miss Palmer. We're going to the Statue of Liberty.
The Statue of Liberty? Oh no, wait, don't go there. No, wait, don't go. Oh, it's too late, they're gone. If there was evil going around, the first person I would suspect would be Miss Palmer.
Rodney, that's not very nice.
Sorry, Mom, but she is a bit creepy and weird. I mean, she was just praying with lit candles in our hallway to some kind of gods.
And she said that there was this guy that's out to destroy us all. You gotta admit, it's pretty odd. It is weird, but you shouldn't say mean things about people, even if they are praying in your hallway talking about a man that could destroy us.
Alright, sorry, Mom.
Also, it is Miss Palmer. Everything she does is a little odd.
Honey!
It's true! Do you remember when she came to our apartment for the first time? She hadn't moved into her own apartment yet and was checking out the building to see if she liked it. And when she went to use our bathroom, we heard a flush and she came out screaming, saying, "The toilet is talking, the toilet is talking."
Ha!
You would have thought she had come from the time when toilets weren't flushable.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
But, oh look! The elevator's at the lobby!
11:34, just made it in time.
Are you guys the last passengers?
We sure are. Sorry we're late. We had a little trouble with our cameras.
Yeah, just get on the ferry. We're already late thanks to your camera trouble. Take your seats.
If you ask me, that woman is a bit grumpy.
Yeah, she probably doesn't like her job.
Probably.
This is your captain, Margaret Huskowski speaking. We'll be at the Statue of Liberty in 10 minutes. Please take your seats. Thank you.
Here we go!
Alright, so who wants to go check out the view from the deck?
I do. I'll come.
Sure.
Awesome. Leave the bags and backpacks here so that they don't fall overboard.
Yeah, then we have to shout, "Bag overboard! Bag overboard!" Ha!
Come on, guys. Let's go check out the view.
Okay, I'm just going to put my camera in my backpack.
Sounds good. We'll be over there.
Okay.
Yes, the camera. Yes.
Statue of Liberty, thank you for riding with us. We hope you have a great day.
We're here.
Thank you for riding with us. 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 Thank you.
Why did she emphasize thank you for riding with us to us?
I don't know, but I wouldn't worry about it.
Okay. The important thing is that we're here. Look up.
Wow! It's even bigger than I imagined.
And to think that this was shipped from France in 214 crates.
It's pretty amazing, huh?
It sure is. Jinx! Jinx!
Alright, you two. Let's go have some fun.
Yeah, let's go.
Hello, how may I help you?
Hi, we're looking for a tour guide.
No problem. Would you like the short tour or the full tour?
Does the full tour the whole statue?
Yep.
Well, we'll take the full tour, please.
Awesome. That'll be $40.
Okay.
Tony will be your tour guide today.
Awesome!
All right, you're all set. Have a great time.
Thanks. Have a good day.
You too.
There we go. Now we just wait for this Tony guy.
Excuse me, but are you the family that just asked for a full tour of the statue?
That's us. Tony, right?
Yep, that's me.
Great to meet you, Tony.
Great to meet you too, Mr.
Campo. Patrick Campo, and this is my family, Rachel.
Hi.
Rodney.
Hello.
And this is my wife, Sarah Campo.
Good to meet you, Tony.
You too. Well, it's great to meet you guys. By the way, are you two twins?
Yeah.
Our parents, especially our dad, thought it would be cool since we look alike if both our names started with the first same initial.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Oh, I have a twin brother, but my parents thought the complete opposite. They thought we looked nothing alike, so they gave us names that had different first initials.
Got it.
All right, are you all ready for the tour?
We sure are.
Yes, please.
Then let's go.
Yeah.
So, we're going to go all the way up to the crown of the statue.
All the way up there?
Don't worry, dear. It's not too high.
It seems like we're already 1,000 feet up.
You'll be okay.
Yeah, don't worry. It's perfectly safe up there.
All right. So, Tony, do you know anything about the Statue of Liberty? I mean, besides what the book tell?
Well, I don't know if I know anything other than what books say, as I got most of my knowledge of the statue from the books, but I can tell you what I know.
Please do.
All right. So the statue was first proposed by a guy named Edouard de Labalée in 1865. He was a French political intellectual and anti-slavery activist, and he proposed there should be a statue representing liberty built for the United States. Next, the statue was created by Frédéric Auguste Bartholdi. Frédéric Auguste Bartholdi was a French sculptor and supported de Labalée's idea. Bartholdi began designing the statue in 1870, and he and his team started building the statue in France in the year 1876. Bartholdi took a trip to the U.S. while he was designing the statue, and decided that Bedloe's Island, aka Liberty Island, would be the place to put the statue. He thought that, although the island was small, every ship entering New York Harbor could see it, and he pictured this as the gateway to America. The statue was then completed between the year 1881 and 1884. It was presented to the U.S. Minister of France, Levi P. Morton, on July 4, 1884, in Paris, and was disassembled and shipped to the United States on the French Navy ship Yesteryear. It arrived in New York Harbor on June 17, 1885, with much celebration. When the statue got there, though, the entire thing couldn't be reassembled until 1886, because the pedestal wasn't complete yet. Then, when the pedestal was finished, the statue was reassembled by a construction crew, and many of the people in the crew were new immigrants. The statue was finished 7 months after the pedestal had been completed, and it was officially, on October 28, 1886, the tallest man-made structure in New York City.
Wow, Tony. You sure know your history about this statue.
Thanks, Mr. Comple. I even left out some stuff. Like, did you know the star-shaped base under the statue was actually an old fort named Fort Wood, built in 1807? The pedestal for the statue sits inside the walls of the fort. And Bartholdi unveiled the statue before the president could talk.
Really?
Yeah. A French flag was covering the Statue of Liberty's face, which is actually the face of Bartholdi's mother, though the arms and torso of the statue are Bartholdi's wife. Anyway, Bartholdi was supposed to wait for politicians to finish making their speeches before pulling the flag off the statue's face. But then someone signaled him at the wrong time, and Bartholdi unveiled the statue before President Grover Cleveland had a chance to speak.
Wow.
I didn't know that part.
Crazy, right?
It sure is. But look out. One of those windows.
Wow. You can see everything from up here.
Look, there's the Freedom Tower, and the Empire State Building, and the Chrysler Building, and the Brooklyn Bridge. Holy cow, how many things can you see from up here?
Your list doesn't stop there, Rachel. Check it out. I think that's our apartment building over there.
Where?
Right over there.
I don't see it.
You see those two black buildings?
Yeah?
Now go up and to the right a bit.
Oh, there it is. That's crazy. You can see our apartment building up there. Mom, come check this out. Not right now, Rachel. We're now 2,000 feet up.
Actually, we're only a bit less up than 305 feet.
Whatever. It seems like 2,000 feet.
Here, let me get a picture with my spare camera.
Wait, don't take a picture.
Why?
Because it might fall out the window.
He's right, Rodney. It might fall out the window, and we don't want your camera.
Spare camera.
And we don't want your spare camera to break or chip the statue.
All right.
You okay, Tony?
Yeah. Hang on, I gotta take this call.
I wonder what's up with Tony.
Yeah, he's been acting funny ever since you wanted to take a picture of the city.
Yeah, wonder why.
Shh. Zygeld, you know I'm guiding a tour right now, yet you're calling. Look, let me finish this tour, and when I'm done, I'll come straight down, okay?
Fine. Well, you got 10 minutes, little brother.
Fine. And don't call me little brother. You know we're twins.
And I know that I'm 2 minutes older. So, I believe that qualifies me as the older brother.
It does not. Man, I can't believe I have him as a twin brother. Well, that's the end of the tour.
Thank you so much, Tony.
My pleasure. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got to go. I've got some work to do.
No prob. Have a good day.
You too.
Well, that was fun.
Agreed. But what do we do now?
I don't know.
Hang on. I want to get a picture of the statue.
Okay.
Huh.
What is it?
I don't feel my spare camera. Hang on. It's not here.
What?
I said it's not here.
Let me see. Are you sure you put it in the backpack and not some other rag?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Did you put it in some other pocket?
I don't think so. I always put my cameras in the back pocket.
Well, I guess it's gone then. Sorry, Rodney.
Look at the bright side, though. It was just your spare camera.
No, it's not. I lost my good camera at home.
It's probably still at home.
I hope so.
Here, if you want to, you can use my phone.
I don't think that's such a great idea.
Thanks for offering, Dad, but no thanks.
Okay, Rod.
Huh. I thought he would have more of a reaction to taking pictures with a phone than the... What? Rachel, honey, what are you doing?
Rachel, come back. Your mom and I didn't say you could walk alone. And you're supposed to be with your brother.
Hey, Rodney, come look at this.
Okay, now they're together.
What is it?
Looks like you're not the only one who's missing cameras.
What do you mean?
Look at this newspaper headline.
Cameras missing all over New York City. Huh.
Read the intro.
A mysterious phenomenon has taken place where several items have gone missing in New York City. That item being cameras. They just sort of disappeared, said Lucy Rowe, a 45-year-old birder and citizen of Manhattan. I put them where I always put them, and then I woke up, and bam, they're gone. Sometimes I joke that the birds didn't like the pictures I took of them and took my cameras so they could delete them. Police are looking for the culprit or culprits who took the cameras. I wouldn't worry about it, said Margaret Hurkowski, a local Statue of Liberty ferry driver. Wait, wasn't she our ferry driver?
I think so. Keep reading.
Okay. Local Statue of Liberty. Here it is. Many people, including the police force, exaggerate about these things. It's just another crime wave going on. Many people are advised by the city to keep their windows and doors shut and locked at all times. Wow, I thought it was just our cat Phoebe who took my camera.
I thought it was you who lost it.
Hey!
Sorry, it's true.
Fine. But you're missing the point. I thought it was just me who was missing a camera, but obviously it's not.
Yeah, it's weird how the whole city is missing cameras. I wonder who's the culprit or the culprits are. Maybe it's...
What is it?
I just thought of something.
Yeah?
Do you remember how Tony acted all crazy when you wanted to take a picture of the city from up in the crown?
Yeah? Why?
Well, pictures involve cameras, and what's been happening to cameras all over the city?
They've gone missing. So?
So what if Tony didn't want you to take out your camera because he knew you couldn't resist taking...
Are you saying that Tony?
Yep, he could be the one who's been taking all the cameras.
But why?
I don't know, but I say we find out.
Okay. What do we do?
We follow Tony, of course.
Right. But, where do we go?
Well, he said he had to go because he had to do some work, but I saw him go towards the back of the statue and not towards the ferry dock.
Okay. So we go to the back of the statue. Come on.
Hang on. How do we do this without Mom and Dad noticing? Because I'm sure they won't approve of what we're doing.
Rachel, you think too hard. All we gotta do is tell them we want to take a picture of the back of the statue.
Yeah, but with what?
With my phone, of course.
Wait, you had your phone in your backpack this whole time? You were panicking about you losing your spare camera.
Well, I gotta bring my phone too. What if some major event is happening and I'm the only one in the world who doesn't know about it?
I doubt that could ever happen, but fine. Let's just get a move on with finding Tony.
All right.
Hey, Mom, Dad. See, honey? They're coming.
All right.
Mom, Dad, can Rodney and I go to the back of the statue to take some pictures? Sure, honey, but why the back of the statue? Because...
Because we're making an iMovie about this trip, and we want to get all the different sides and perspectives of the statue.
Oh, okay. Dad, are you okay with it?
If your mom's okay with it, then I'm okay with it.
Awesome. Okay, Rachel, let's go.
I wonder what's gotten into them. Ever since Rodney lost his spare camera and Rachel called him over to the information desk, they've been acting weird.
Sure, it's nothing, sweetie.
Okay. I think we're good now.
Me too.
All right. So where do we start?
Well, how about this? I'll check the gift shop, and you check the whole outer perimeter of the star-shaped base fort thingy.
You mean Fort Wood, which was built in 1807?
Yeah, whatever. You ready?
Yep.
All right, let's go.
Where is she? She's got to be done by now. Oh, there she is. Rachel, over here! Any luck finding Tony?
No, you?
Nope.
Man, I thought we had him!
Me too.
Well, let's just take a break. Can I have some water? All that walking made me thirsty.
Sure. Here.
Thanks. That's better.
Can I have some?
Sure, here.
Thanks.
Whoa.
What?
You okay?
Yeah, what is it?
Well, whatever you just did, it's triggered this tunnel to open.
What tunnel?
That tunnel.
Whoa.
I know, right?
Let's go down.
Wait, we don't even know what's down there.
Well, it's obviously not an animal's home because there are little steps leading down.
Yeah, but it definitely could have been made by a man, but then who?
What?
Do you think Tony might be down there?
Maybe. I mean, we couldn't find him up here.
Exactly! He probably went down there to put the cameras he had stolen today away.
Then let's go down there. This place is dark.
Well, yeah, it's a tunnel.
I know that, but it's just darker than every other tunnel I've went through.
That's because every other tunnel you went through has lights on it all over it. Not only that, but... Ah!
Whoa, now it's really dark.
What was that?
I think that was the stone wall sliding shut.
All right, let's just get to the end of this tunnel.
Okay. I think I see light.
Wait, light? How is that possible?
I don't know, but let's find out.
Feels like another stone wall.
Take 2 steps back. That's about the length of how far I was from it when I triggered the last wall to open.
Okay. Whoa! What is this place?
Looks like an underground city.
This is incredible. I can't believe there's been an entire city under the Statue of Liberty this whole time.
Seems like it goes all the way under New York Harbor, and maybe even under Manhattan.
Do you think they have just this one huge road, or do you think there are other roads?
I don't know, but I doubt that a city like this would have only one road. But yet again, this is a whole other society underground. Maybe they couldn't tunnel any other streets because their ceiling, our ground, would otherwise collapse.
Yeah, but either way, it would still be a huge city.
Totally.
Get down!
Oh man, I'm late. Zygeld won't be happy.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, sounded like... Tony!
I knew we would find him down here. I knew it! Rodney, get down!
Sorry, I'm just so excited that we found Tony down here. I didn't think we'd ever find him.
It's okay, I am too. Let's just hope no one saw us.
Yeah, but anyway, come on, let's follow him.
Wait, didn't you see what Tony was wearing? Let alone what all the people were wearing too?
Yeah, they're all wearing black cloaks. Our brightly colored clothes look like clown suits compared to them.
Exactly. We'd look pretty noticeable in these clothes. We've got to find a disguise.
Maybe that closet that Tony came out of has some black cloaks. I mean, he did go in there to change.
Okay then, let's go check the closet. But be careful, there may be other people in there.
Got it.
Look for pairs of feet under those doors.
Okay.
Find anyone?
Nope. You?
Nope.
Awesome. Now I can talk loud. Man, being stealth is hard.
Tell me about it. Now I can say what I've been wanting to say since we entered this room. Wow, this place is huge.
Seriously, this isn't a closet. This is like a school locker room. It even has people's pictures and names on these lockers.
And separate changing rooms with people's pictures and names on them also. Man, they are a really organized society.
Hey, Rachel, come check this out.
What?
This locker says Tony Tor, second in command.
Huh. I wonder why that name Tor rings a bell.
Yeah, didn't Miss Palmer say something about a Tor guy that would destroy us all?
Yeah, she did. Do you think Tony's the one Miss Palmer was talking about?
I don't think so. Something about the name labeled here makes me feel like it doesn't match the one she said. What did she say his name was? Ziegel? Zygled?
Zygle Tor!
That's it! Maybe I can find his name here on one of the lockers. Rokum Rodmerik, Snyder Bukanta, Kashimbu Le, Togamik Nak, Kachanan Laka, Iken Oak, Mokaka Tinu, Didtin Yaka, Ipid Suya, Tony Tor, Margaret Kakowski. Nope, can't find his name here. Although all of those names are pretty weird sounding, and it's shocking to know that Tony could possibly be related to Rachel, are you okay?
Look at that poster.
What, this poster?
Yeah, read it.
Okay, it says Zyegel Tor, leader of the U.S. Underground Society. So let me get this straight. This Zyegel Tor guy that Miss Palmer was talking about actually exists? And we're basically in his underground society right now.
It sure seems that way. I mean, that poster basically gives you all the information you need.
Oh, and about the poster, do they need to make it so big? It's literally hypnotizing. You saw how you were out of it for like 2 minutes.
Well, I can't exactly see my own face without a mirror, but I'll agree with you that it's definitely unnecessarily large.
Yeah, and I don't know which one I'm more shocked about. The fact that we're underground in a whole other society, or the fact that Miss Palmer was right. I mean, you know she's never right. She always just says stuff like this. Like on Tuesday, she said all of the monkeys in the world are going to free themselves from their cages and make the world a monkey country and put us in cages. Or Thursday, she came pounding on our front door, and when we opened it, she said, throw your rugs away and make sure not to touch them at all. Any slight contact in human flesh and they will fly away to another world.
She does have a tendency to say things that seem impossible, but she was surprisingly right on this one.
Also, I was a little astonished when I read the poster. It says Zyegel Tor, leader of the U.S., which for us above means the United States. I did not want to believe that guy was our president. But when I read more, I found out that down here means underground society.
Rodney, I get it. You're shocked about a lot of things, and I am too. But we've got more important things to do than just talk about everything we're shocked about.
You're right. Sorry, I got a little crazy there.
It's okay. Now, let's talk about what we know and what we need to do.
All right.
So, we know that we're in an underground society and that the Zyegel tour guy is the leader. We also know that Tony could possibly be related to Zyegel tour due to the same last name. And we heard Tony say that he was late and that Zyegel wouldn't be happy. The questions are, is Tony related to Zyegel tour and what is he late for? Now let's take all that information and make a plan.
Okay,
My idea is that we take some black cloaks from this locker room, like closet, and follow Tony, because he may lead us to Zygo Tour.
I like it, but there's one thing.
Yeah?
Tony already went down the stairs and to who knows where else. How are we supposed to find him?
I honestly don't know yet, but I say we try to find him anyway. Maybe we'll find a clue that will lead us to him, and possibly Zygo Tour.
Okay, let's try to find some black cloaks.
Alright.
Did you find any?
Nope, and I'm guessing you didn't either?
Nope, but I have a feeling they're all hidden in those lockers.
Yeah, you're probably right. But how would we get into those lockers? It looks like you need a special fob to open them.
You're right, it does look like you need a certain fob to open. But do you see that one on the left that has no name or picture at all?
Yeah, so?
So, from what I know about antiques and other old stuff, is that they usually have scratches, chips, dents, and with metal, sometimes rust. That locker has all four.
And your point is?
My point is that that locker could be an old locker. It doesn't even have a reader for a fob. It has a keyhole. And since it looks old, it could be
easier to open. Man, we make an awesome team.
I know, right? Now let's get to opening that locker.
Okay.
On 3, we pull the locker open. Got it?
Got it.
1, 2, 3. Pull harder, pull harder.
I'm trying.
On 3, we pull really hard, okay?
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Phew, that was hard.
Yeah. My hands feel like I've been holding heavy bags full of groceries for 10 years.
Yeah, my hands are gonna be sore tomorrow morning.
Anyway, let's see what's inside.
Okay, I sure hope there are black cloaks in there. I'd hate to do that all over again in a perfectly new locker.
Me too. Ah! There's a spider in there! There's a spider in here!
It's okay, Rachel. Relax, the spider's gone.
Did you see how big it was, though?
It wasn't that big. Besides, remember what Mom told you? Spiders help keep insect populations in your house like earwigs, flies, mosquitoes, roaches, and clothes moths controlled.
I know, but they're just so hairy and they have too many eyes and legs and they're just...
It's okay, it's gone. Now let's get to the bottom of the stuff in here.
I am not touching any of that. There could be more spiders in there. Or worse, a scorpion.
Rachel, you know scorpions don't live in New York City.
Yeah, but we are technically not in New York City anymore. We're in the U.S. Underground Society, remember? Who knows what's under here in the spider-crawling city?
Yeah, but we're still... Forget it. Fine, you don't want to touch anything? That's fine. Let's just find some black cloaks.
Okay.
Huh. Rachel, take a look at this.
Wow, this is like a baseball card with 2 people and totally different information. I mean, it does the same information like birth date, birth city, home, height, and weight, but it does other information like what position they played in their government, what number citizen they were, what year they joined their government, and a bunch of other stuff too. And their names are pretty funny too. Kaisak and Akko Pakachin.
One of them seems pretty short.
Yeah, the card says he was 5'3", and the other one was 5'8". Ironic how they're both our exact heights, huh?
Yeah, it is ironic.
What is it?
If that card you read is right, and they are our exact heights, then their black cloaks, which could possibly be in here, would be the perfect length for us.
You're right! Their cloaks would fit us exactly.
Come on, help me look for black cloaks in here. Trust me, there are no more spiders in here.
All right. I think these are the cloaks.
Cool. How many are there?
Let me see. There's one. Here's a stack of papers, some old coins, another stack of... Wait! Some old coins? I don't have any coins from an underground society, obviously. These would be perfect for my collection.
Hold up, Rachel. These coins look cool, and it's awesome that they're from an underground society, but I don't think we should take any chances and just take these coins. You never know. We might have to go past security guards, and they might have those little metal detector things like they do at airports, and they could possibly find your coins in your pocket. and then we could wind up in underground jail, and that would not be good.
But if the security guards did have those little metal detector things, wouldn't they put us in underground jail anyway? I mean, you have a whole backup on, and I have my phone in my pocket. Besides, just think how cool it would be to have coins from underground society. My friends would think these coins are awesome.
No offense, but your friends probably won't believe you. I mean, it's hard to believe there's an underground society right under New York City. We could hardly believe it ourselves at first. But you have a point with the metal detectors. They probably would put us in underground jail if they found my backpack and your phone. I don't think there's anything with metal in my backpack besides my spare camera, but that's gone. Possibly with Tony. But anyway, my point is that we're already taking black clothes from this locker. I don't think we should take more things because that just increases our risk of getting caught and put in underground jail.
All right, you win. Let me just take a photo.
Okay.
There we go.
Cool. Now let's find that second cloak.
Okay.
Here it is, the second cloak.
Cool. Now who's going to wear which?
Let's see. Wow. Well, first of all, I'd like to say that they do have quite a few moth-eaten holes.
Seriously, what are we going to do about that? If people see our clothes, they'll instantly know we're not from down here.
They're pretty small. I don't think anyone will notice.
True.
Anyway, like I was about to say, this one seems a bit short for me.
And this one is a bit long for me.
I'm guessing I wear that one and you wear this one.
Me too. Let's switch.
Oh man, this thing is comfortable.
Seriously, I can see now why these people like them so much.
I know, right?
Although they do have this huge opening in the front. Like I said before, if people see our clothes, they'll instantly know we're not from down here.
Yeah, that's probably what these black buttons are for.
Oh, I didn't see those. They blend in so well with the rest of the cloak.
I see them just now. Though it is hard to put them on with a backpack.
Why don't you just take off your backpack? I'm sure we'll come back here to put the cloaks back in the locker anyway. You can get your backpack back then.
Okay, just let me find a place to put it.
Okay.
Let's see, where should I put it? Maybe over here? Nah. Possibly over here? No, that one too. Maybe over
Why
here?
don't you just put it in the locker?
Good idea. Just let me take out my phone.
Okay.
There we go. Now for the buttons. All right, I'm all ready. You ready?
Yep. But before we go, don't you think we should take some pictures of the stuff? Just in case something happens and we have to show somebody?
Another good idea. I'll take a picture of all the lockers. And the letter I found in the old locker.
Wait, what? What letter?
This letter. I found it while we were rummaging through the old locker to find the second cloak. I think it's written from the two guys who were on the baseball card-like picture.
January 8th, 1998. No wonder the locker and the stuff inside it isn't so old. It's been here for over 20 years. Anyway, dear diary. Oh, this must be a page ripped out from one of their diaries. Sorry. Dear diary, the day Isaac and I got kicked out from the US government. Ever since that Zygo tour guide took over, things around town have been different, and not in a good way. Sure, he kept some things from the above world, like lockers timed for our cloaks and stickers with people's names and pictures on the stickers for the lockers, but totally destroyed and prohibited anything else that had to do with the above world, like chocolates, above world clothes, and the right for people in the above world to enter the US. Oh, how I long to taste that rich goodness of chocolate again. Anyway, he made us wear black cloaks and not the above world's vibrant color cloaks. And right now, we think our clothes are too vibrant and colorful. Isaac and I are going to try to escape with the above world tonight. We found some above world clothes that Zygo Thor and his team have not yet destroyed. We might not make it there to the above world, so I'm leaving this page from my diary here in the old locker. Old is right, just in case somebody finds it so that they can come and rescue us if we don't make it. Also, in the above world, I can be whoever I want to be. I've taken up a name that sounds amazing in the above world. No more pretending to be a man. I can't wait for the above world. Sincerely, Miss Palmer. P.S. That's my new name for the above world. Oh.
My
God.
our next door neighbor, used to work for the US government?
I feel another wave of shock coming over me.
Me too! I mean, I have so many questions. Why pretend to be a man? Who's Kaiser? And they used to not have time down here? How did they know when they had to be somewhere?
I also want to know why Zygo Tor made everybody wear these black cloaks. They're comfortable and all, but why black?
Maybe I was wrong. Maybe the people here don't like these cloaks so much.
Maybe, but we're wasting our time. Tony could be untraceable by now. If we don't hurry, we could never find him.
You're right. Let's take these pictures and go. Here, take a picture of this letter.
Thanks, but maybe we shouldn't just take a picture of this or the baseball card-like photo.
What do you mean?
I mean, maybe Miss Palmer wants this stuff back. It's been over 20 years since she last wrote this, and maybe she wants this picture of her and her sibling back too. I can put all the stuff in this locker in my backpack, including the cloaks.
That's not a bad idea, Rodney, but are you sure you can put all this stuff in your backpack, including the cloaks?
I'm pretty sure. Let's see. Well, I could put all the stuff in there. It's just now very big. Now back in the locker it goes. Oh man, it's also now really heavy. There we go. All set.
All right, let's take a picture of this poster of Zygo Tour, and you take a picture of all the lockers.
Okay, I'm also going to take a picture of the old locker that belonged to Miss Palmer and her sibling.
Okay. There we go. You finished?
Yep.
All right, then. Let's go find Tony.
All right.
Hood's on. Your hood on?
Yep.
Great. Now let's go.
Into a world where no one else has ventured before.
What are you talking about? Didn't you see all of the people walking around out there?
Into a world where no one else, besides all the people outside that door, has ventured before.
I still don't understand what you're saying.
This is just for drama.
Oh. Okay, carry on.
Let's just go.
Okay, then.
Hey, I got you right here where I want you. Well, technically Zygel Tor does, and I guess it counts. I mean, I work for him, so that would count, right? Yeah, so basically, I still have you right where I was. Oh man, now the screen's fuzzed up. Now all the screens are fuzzed up. You gotta be kidding me. This is gonna take forever to fix. Yeah, I don't even know where they are. I can't even say that I have them right where I want them now. Man, this stinks.
Rodney,
Yeah?
do you see that thing over there?
That dusty old box on that building's wall with a tarp over it?
Yeah, I've been seeing them ever so often.
So?
So I think it could be a map of this underground city.
Why do you think that?
Well, you know how Miss Palmer's journal entry said that Zygo Tor prohibited any more people from where we live to come down here?
Yeah?
Well, I've been thinking, and I think that could be an old map for tourists.
Which could have a clue to where Tony went.
Exactly!
Alright then. Next one we see, we'll go over to it. You got it?
Got it. Psst, Rodney, there's one over there.
Alright then. Turn left. Let's see. How do we use this?
I think you have to pull the tarp up first.
Right. Oh man, there's a lot of dust on this tarp.
Here, let's pull this over our heads so we have a smaller chance of people seeing us.
Okay.
We can talk a bit louder now that it's over us. Let's see, we're here. Where do you think Tony went?
Well, since he works for the U.S. government, maybe at the place marked City Mansion, U.S. President Ichon Chevel's house.
Maybe that guy was the leader, or at that time, the president before Zygo Tour.
Maybe, but Ichon Chevel? Really? I thought Zygo Tor was a dumb name, but seriously? Ichon Chevel?
It does sound kind of silly.
Seriously. Just like the rest of their names down here.
I know, right? But I think you're onto something, Rodney. That probably is where Tony went, and where Zygo Tour possibly lives.
Awesome. Now all we have to do is get there. Though it looks pretty far.
Let me see.
Yeah, you can barely see it from here.
Hang on, it says right here that you can hail a hover.
Hail a hover? What's a hover?
I'm guessing it's some kind of taxi. Here, it says it's like hailing a taxi. There you go. Although they spelled taxi wrong. They spelled it Taxee, and that's not how you spell it.
Awesome. Now how do we hail it?
It says here that to hail a taxi, again, spelled it wrong, you have to put your pointer finger and your middle finger together, put your ring finger and your pinky finger together. Keep your thumb out, hold up your hand, and make an opening between your middle finger and ring finger.
Aw, man, I can't do that.
Well, it's lucky that I can.
It sure is. Now come on, let's hail a hover.
Okay.
I think that's a hover right up there.
Me too.
Alright, hail one.
Where do you want to go?
Hi there, sir. We would like to get to the city mansion.
That'll be 70 Tories.
Are they British now?
However...
Let me stop you right there, sir. We don't have any money, so we can't afford the ride, but thank you anyway.
I wasn't to give you a ride anyway, even if you had the money. But it figures, your clothes are rags and have holes in them. Stupid poor people.
Well, that was interesting. I wonder why he wasn't going to give us the ride even if we had the money.
Probably because the cloaks are old.
Yeah, probably. Plus, he noticed the holes in the cloaks. You said they were too small for anyone to notice.
That was wrong.
I'm just glad he didn't notice our clothes under this cloak.
Same.
Well, I guess we have to walk to the city mansion.
Yep. We better get started.
Okay.
We made it.
Finally.
That was a long walk.
Yeah, I can see why those hover things are so useful.
Yeah, but not when your cloaks have holes in them.
Yeah,
So, where do we go from here?
I honestly don't know.
Well, I guess we lost Tony's trip. Oof!
Hey, watch where you're going.
I should watch where I'm going. You're the one who was walking.
Rodney, we don't want to pick a fight. That will draw attention to ourselves, and that's the last thing we want.
I mean, sorry, ma'am.
Stupid poor people.
Thanks for that, Rachel.
No prob.
But seriously, she should watch where she's going.
Agreed. Anyway, what was it that you were going to say?
Oh, right. I was going to say that. Hey, didn't that lady's voice sound familiar?
It did, actually.
Yeah. Who do you think that was?
I don't know, but it sounded like someone we've heard today.
Yeah, it does. But who have we heard today that talks like that? I think it's Margaret.
You mean like our ferry driver from this morning?
Yeah, pretty sure that's her.
That would make sense. You said her name down in the closet locker room. Can't figure out why you're surprised or why you're not saying you were right if you knew she was here, though.
What?
You said her name when you were reading the names of the people on the lockers.
I did? Dang it! I didn't notice. Why didn't you tell me?
I don't know. I think I was focused on the poster more than on the names you were reading. I meant to tell you, but it kept slipping my mind.
That's okay. I just can't figure out how I could have missed her name.
Come on, let's follow her.
Back here! Quickly!
Why are we behind this wall?
Because I saw Margaret go past the security guard. Andy let her in.
Oh, right. How are we going to get past him?
I don't know. Maybe we should just walk up and see what happens. I mean, aren't we wearing cloaks that belong to former people who worked in their government? Maybe he'll let us in.
I don't think he will. Remember the journal entry Miss Palmer wrote? She said that she and her sibling got kicked out of their government.
Yeah, so?
So maybe the security guard will think we're them and put us in jail.
Ah, good point. I still think we should try it, though.
What? Rodney, come back! You can't just... I guess I've gotta go with him now.
Password and ID.
Hi, sir. We haven't been here in a while, so I don't know the password, and
Password's been the same for 30 years. Do you have your identification?
No. We forgot to bring it, and I don't exactly remember the password, sorry.
Well, I can't let you in if you don't remember the password or have any Say, aren't you the two twins who used to work for the government but got kicked out over 20 years ago?
Yeah, that's us.
Did our undefeated leader, Zygel Tor, hire you back?
Yep, that's what they did. Hired us back.
Well, I don't know why he'd hire you two back, but I can't not let you in if he did. So I guess you're free to go. This is weird. I usually ask for people's ID and password before they go in. Have a productive meeting, Kaizak and Akko Pakachin.
Thank you, sir. We will.
See? Told you it would work.
And you're very lucky it did. But why do I have to be Akko and you get to be Kaizak? You have a better fake name than me.
It's probably because of our heights. Kaizak is probably the taller one, and Akko, aka Miss Palmer, was the shorter one. But at least we both have a silly last name. Pakachin? I don't know what a Paka is, but whatever it is, it's not on my chin.
Yeah, it is kind of funny.
Seriously. Anyway, what's the plan?
Well, didn't the security guards say have a productive meeting?
Yeah. What do you think that means?
It probably means that this is a meeting for the US government.
Which means that Zygel Tor will probably be here.
And Tony!
And Margaret. Man, this is perfect. Everything lined up in front of us like a battleship row.
I know, right?
So, should we stay here and try to listen to the meeting, or go into the meeting hoping they won't notice us?
Neither. We can't hear them from here, but we can't go into the meeting, hoping they won't notice us.
Yeah, even I know that's too risky.
I say we go down, try to hide behind a wall, and try to listen to the meeting from there.
All right, let's go.
Is everyone here?
No, sir. We're still waiting for Tony.
Well, we better hurry up or he gets kicked out.
Yes, Rodney, behind the curtain.
I'm here, Zygel. Sorry I'm late. A hover driver wanted to sell me a fake hover, and it took forever for the police to get there.
Whatever. Take your usual seat.
Okay.
Let this meeting of the Underground Society begin. Now, you all know what I'm going to ask you. And if you don't, I should kick you out. Today's question, which has been the question for the past month, is the fourth phrase finished yet? Pakowski.
It is Margaret.
Even better, sir. We finished the fourth phrase and the fifth phrase. Good. Bring it out. Bring it out. We've managed to click all of the lenses together to make the circular shape, sir. The ink from the Polaroids and the liquids from the ones with screens are used to transmit the signal to the explosive one in the middle. The one we needed the most, the one to set off the final phase of the plan. Perfect. Everything looks good. And everything so far is going according to plan. Where exactly did you find the camera that set it all off? It wasn't easy, sir. I've had to search for over 3 weeks. But when I found it, which was yesterday night, I went to the exact place it was. 818 First Place, apartment 14C.
818 First Place, apartment 14C. Wait, that's our apartment.
I know.
I climbed through the window of a little boy's bedroom. It was in his nightstand. As a matter of fact, I saw that very same boy with his family climb aboard my ferry in the above world. The dad seems to think that the boy had lost the camera.
Oh, the above world must be what they call New York City.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. New York City is above the US.
Yeah.
Does the boy you saw with his family have short brown hair, a blue shirt, a black backpack? Seems about 12, and his sister about 6 inches shorter with him, and about the same age. They look like they're twins, right? Yeah, I believe so, sir. How do you know? Well, it turns out I came on your ferry with my silent, invisible jetpack as you were crossing the above-world harbor to get to the Statue of Liberty. I also invisibly walked over at that boy's backpack when nobody was looking and stole the camera we needed to make the remote for the bomb right from his backpack. Then silently and visibly took off with my jetpack on my shoulders. Well done, sir. Thank you. I found the coordinates for the camera this morning. This boy seems to have all the most important cameras we need. But why didn't your computer tell you the coordinates for the boy's other camera? I assume he had both with him in his room at the time you stole the other one. I'm not sure, sir. My computer's been malfunctioning for a while. It's pretty old, and I've been trying to get it replaced. But the people at the computer repair shop seem to never have it. I'm pretty sure they're just hiding it from me. They're pretty poor. They always make fun of my fancy government robes. Remind me to have them put in jail, will you, Hakovsky? Yes, sir. Good. Also, did you give him and his family the signal? I didn't see because I left before you docked at the Statue of Liberty. I sure did, sir. Emphasize sentence with the crosshead. Well done, Hakovsky. Thank you, sir. Now, how many cameras has each person taken thus far? If I remember correctly, sir, Roca has taken 25, Snyder 26, Koch 18, Tomapi 13, Hanachin 15, Eakin 12, Mocha 11, Dinton 14, Ipid 16. I personally got 22. But Roca and Snyder did their best, surprisingly. Altogether, that's 172.
Jen, those are the names on all the lockers in the closet locker room.
We are probably in the closet locker room that is for all the government officials of the U.S.
Yeah.
How many did it take to make this bomb? 176. I see. You may sit down, Hakovsky. Yes, sir. Tony, little brother.
I'm not your little brother.
You are so. Now stand up, or you'll be kicked out.
This guy really likes kicking people out.
Seriously.
How many cameras have you collected on your own?
Well, let's see here. 1 plus 1 equals 2, and then another one which is 3, and then another one which is...
How many?
4.
That's what I thought. Did you hear? Even Roca and Snyder got more than you. Everyone more than worthless little Tony.
Technically, I'm not little. I'm 3 inches taller than you.
This is not about height. This is about how the fact that you don't collect enough cameras. You are officially kicked out of the U.S. government.
Kicked out? Why?
Bring the record.
Oh no, not the record again.
Thank you. Let's see. This page. Let's see. When has Tony done anything that was helpful to us? Here it is. March 20th, 2021. Tony tried to be the security guard for the day while the real security guard was sick, but failed, accidentally letting in an imposter.
While everyone ironically came at the exact same time and was trying to get in, all the pressure stopped me from noticing that one idiot that just slipped past me.
Oh, yes. April 6, 2021. Tony captured a rat from the above world so we could analyze it. But when we were having a meeting, just like this one, and when Tony tried to grab the rat, he couldn't find it. And the rat had escaped. It took 2 weeks to find it, and we couldn't have a meeting till then.
The rat had really sharp teeth. He chewed through the bag and my pocket.
Here's a great one. May 23rd, 2021. Tony went to the above world for the day to check if the man at the information desk at the Statue of Liberty knew about the U.S., but instead landed himself in the above world jail for the night for eventually getting so mad that the man wouldn't talk, that he threw a pie in his face. That's a good one. That's a good one.
But
The point is, little brother, that you haven't done anything that has helped us. Don't you remember our motto? 3 strikes and you're out. I gave you 4, which was very generous of me, but only because you're my little brother.
then, if I'm your brother, you should let me stay forever?
I've been generous enough. I even gave you the position of second in command, which was clearly a mistake. You are now excused from the meeting hall. Leave your cloak and other U.S. possessions in, now, your old locker. Don't worry, Tony. Maybe you can become a hover driver.
Poor Tony.
Yeah, I feel bad for him.
Your position will be given to Hakovsky, who has shown great capability. Well, thank you, sir. Very much, sir. Don't mention it. Yes, sir. Your position, Hakovsky, will be given to Snyder, who has gotten the most cameras in this mission.
Thank you very much, sir.
What did I just tell Hakovsky?
Sorry, sir.
Now it's time to discuss the final 3 phases of the plan. Number 1, we're going to plant the bomb in place. Hakovsky? Yes, sir. Take Roca and Snyder with you to plant the bomb. Yes, sir. Number 2, we need to make sure the water pumps, the vacuums, and the building stabilizers are working. I'm not going to tolerate a dirty city when I get to the above world. That's what the rest of you are going to do. Make sure they are working. As for me, I'm going to announce to the city what they have to do. Everybody understand? Zeigel Tor, sir! What is it? 2 kids, a boy and a girl from the above world, found our Statue of Liberty entrance for all the government officials from the U.S. and have gotten into the city. What? How did they find it? What do they look like? The boy was short brown hair, a blue shirt, and a black backpack. The girl has long brown hair, a red shirt, and is about 6 inches shorter than the boy. I think they might be twins, around 12 years old. And they're wearing the Pachikin's twins' old government cloaks.
Akko, James Palmer, and Kazak Pakachin were twins?
That's crazy.
And I think they followed Tony. I'm upset. Tony, now you've got a great time to fire him. Speaking of Tony, sir, where is he? Never mind that. Sir, aren't those kids we both saw on my ferry? I believe so. New plan, everybody. First, find those kids, and put them in jail. Then do the other stuff.
We should run.
Yeah, let's run.
I think we lost them.
Maybe. It's hard to tell. Everyone wears the exact same thing.
I know, but I'm still shocked that Margaret was in our apartment last night. She was just sneaking around and taking my camera.
And Dad told me not to worry about the emphasized sentence. Sorry, I thought you lost it, though.
It's okay. I'm sorry for thinking Phoebe took it, though the newspaper headline that we read earlier did say it was a culprit or culprits, so forget that.
And we know now it's culprits instead of culprit.
Yeah, but anyway, we gotta figure out what to do once we get back to the surface. Zeigel Tor and all of the US, literally all of it, are going to split the ground and rise up to where New York City is, where our home is.
I know, we gotta tell the police.
The army.
The whole gosh dang world.
Attention! Attention, everybody! Today is a new day for the U.S. All of our lives have been living underground. We've had to find water sources underground. We've had to find food sources underground. Heck, even our name is the Underground Society. And we've survived. But it's time we thrive. I understand that I have banned above-world foods and items in the past. But I am sick and tired of eating and using the same old things. I mean, aren't you tired of eating moles and making mud items? I thought so. So today it all changes. This remote control in my hand has the authority to activate a hidden bomb in the Earth's crust beneath our city and the city above us. Once the button is pushed, everybody has 1 hour to complete the following tasks. However, hoverer drivers, bring your hovers to the hoverer mud parking lot. Everybody owns a mud shop or a mud apartment building, closed down for the day, but for the mud shops, make sure everyone is out. And for the mud apartment buildings, make sure everyone is in. Then, I want everyone to lock all of their doors and secure all their belongings, because we will be lifted up by me to the above world once the bomb goes off. We will make a new world where everyone will join us or die. A society no longer underground. A society above ground and powerful.
You think we can complete everything we need to do in 1 hour?
I don't know, but we gotta try. The sake of the entire world is in our hands.
What the?
Oh, I totally forgot we'd be in trouble.
Yeah, with all that talk about the US and the bomb, I totally forgot.
I know.
There you two are! Where were you? Your mother and I were very worried. What are you doing down there? You two are big trouble.
More importantly, how did you just come out of the wall? It just slid open.
No time to explain. Come on, Rachel.
Now where are you two going?
Just follow us. We'll explain on the way.
I guess we gotta follow them.
Let's go. So this is all real?
It sure is.
I'm sorry, kids, but I don't know if I can believe you. It just all seems supernatural.
Rodney, what time is it?
Dang! My watch's battery is dead.
Fine time to have a dead watch battery.
I know.
Why do you keep checking the time? That's like the 5th time. 6th. Anyway, we're here.
Police!
Hello, welcome to the police station. How may we help you?
We need to see the chief.
The chief's over there, but I wouldn't bother him right now. He's enjoying his coffee and donuts. You know how important it is for us police officers to savor every bite and sip our... Oh, they're already over there.
Chief!
I'm kind of busy right now.
There's this tunnel, and this closet locker room, and this meeting hall, and the US and this bomb, and...
We found this tunnel that leads to an underground society that wants to let off a bomb to rise their world into our...
Hold on! One at a time, please! Repeat what you just said. Say slower, and one time at a time.
Rodney?
Yeah?
At what time did Zygotor activate the bomb?
At 3:24. Why?
Oh no. That clock says... you read it.
It says 4:23. Oh, man. One more minute and... Too late.
What's up?
Sir, we got super fast reports coming in from our super fast reporting machine that there's a crack right into the Empire State Building, and it's about to fall right into it. It's too late, it's already gone.
What's going on?
This is what we were trying to tell you. Now New York City's going to collapse.
And you two predicted this?
Well, no.
We found the evidence!
Rachel, Rodney, we gotta go home. We gotta get to safety.
But Dad...
No buts, we gotta...
Excuse me, sir, but do you live in the area?
Yeah, why?
Sorry, sir, but according to the super fast reports, your home won't even exist in about 10 minutes.
What?
Yes.
What's causing all of this?
Not what's causing all this, Dad. Who's causing all this?
All right then Who is causing all of this?
This guy named Zygel Tor.
You mean the guy Miss Palmer was talking about?
Yeah, him.
Marty, how are things looking uptown?
Uptown's rumbling, but it's fine for now. The main areas of concern are Kips Bay, Chelsea, Union Square, West Village, part of the West Side of the East Village, Bowery, NoHo, Soho, Lower Manhattan, Chinatown, Tribeca, Two Bridges, Seaport, the Financial District, and the Statue of Liberty. It's also going to hit parts of Jersey, but that ain't our problem. The other boroughs we don't even know yet.
Understood. How are the other police stations doing?
Who cares about the other police stations? Let's go get this guy!
Yeah,
Yeah!
Let's take the helicopter. The roads we cracked and definitely can't take the police cars.
Wait, you guys have a helicopter?
Yeah, why not, you know?
We're gonna ride in a helicopter!
Holy cow, this is terrible.
It's worse than I imagined it would be.
I know!
Look down there. There's a news recorder reporting this. Welcome back to Worldwide News. In this last section, we saw how gorillas can play with electric guitars. But now, on a sadder note, there's been a large explosion in New York City, USA, and more specifically, Manhattan. A big crack is growing in size in the ground of Manhattan, where many buildings, cars, trains, and people are falling into them. And a city underneath Manhattan seems to be rising up above Manhattan. That's one of our helicopters observing the scene right now. But let's go to Dave Holland, who's at the scene right now.
This is the scene of the explosion in Manhattan, USA. Many structures, cars, trains, buses, people, basically anything that's in his path has fallen into the crack made by the explosion. Iconic buildings have fallen into the crack, including the Empire State. Oh, there goes the Flatiron Building. You just saw that live, people. The Flatiron Building is gone. Now back to the point, though, it's destruction here. If you look down, you can see a city rising above the ground. It looks like it's made of mud, and no way! The Flatiron Building and the Empire State Building are both okay. They are resting on top of the mud buildings underneath the crack, which has grown significantly larger. I'm currently on East 17th Street and 5th Avenue, so I'm safe for now, but that crack is moving very fast, and I could go down into it at any moment. But if the crack were moving in all directions, it would reach Hawaii, Europe, Greenland, South America, and Africa by tomorrow morning, Asia and Australia by tomorrow night. Therefore, nobody would be safe on Earth if the crack was moving in all directions. But it is only moving south towards the entire east coast of the USA, Mexico, Antarctica, the Middle East, the European side of Russia, and Canada. I'm Dave Holland, and for the places I just listed, the only place you'll be safe is space.
Poor Seth. By the way, by any chance, do you kids know who's that wired guy in the black coat standing on some type of mud building and raising his arms is?
Actually, we do!
That's Zygel Tor!
The guy who started this whole thing!
Yep!
Man, Miss Palmer was shockingly right. That guy is evil!
I know, right?
Hold on to your hats, everybody! We're going in low!
Look! All the buildings that fell into the crack are resting on the US's mud buildings.
Man, those mud buildings are surprisingly strong.
Yeah.
In the name of the law, stop this destruction immediately!
Never! I'm more powerful than a god! I basically am a god, actually. The above world will now listen to me! Zygel Tor!
Not anymore, they don't.
Tony!
How dare you shoot me, Tony! You are the worst twin brother that ever lived!
I beg to differ. I'm sick and tired of you treating me like scum. You deserve that shot, and you deserve this death.
Nobody will be able more powerful than me. I am, and always will be, the most powerful being that ever lived. I am the best, the greatest, the most amazing, Zygel Tor.
Thank you so much, Tony! You saved the world!
Oh, no problem. I hated my twin brother so much anyway.
That was amazing, Tony.
You did a great job.
Oh, thank you. By the way, did you two follow me into the old underground society entrance in the Statue of Liberty?
Yeah.
How did you know?
Well, I saw you two hiding behind the red curtain in the meeting hall when I was walking out when I got fired. But I didn't tell my brother because I knew that he would put you two in underground jail. And that would not have been good.
That's basically what I said when we were down there.
Also, what was the real reason you told Rodney not to take out a spare camera?
Oh, you figured out that was a fib, huh?
It was pretty easy.
I didn't know that was a fib. Thought you were telling something that might actually happen.
Well, I guess the camera could have chipped the statue, but the real reason I told your brother not to take out a spare camera was because my twin brother had all us US government officials wear this special belt that detects cameras.
And then he would have come after us to take the camera.
Exactly. Also, to clear up that little phone call mishap, that was my brother calling me. He told me to get down to the US meeting hall in 10 minutes or he would fire me, which he did anyway.
Got it.
Go, go, go!
Well, I guess we got our wish.
Yeah, we told the police.
In the army?
And the whole...
Gosh dang world! Ah.
Also, Tony, I've heard that there are other replicas of the Statue of Liberty. How do you know that there are any other underground mud cities under those statues as well?
Well, I don't know about any other US's.
US's?
Oh, sorry. That's just the abbreviation we'd use down there for Underground Society, our old name.
Got it.
Anyway, I don't know about any others besides the one that just destroyed half of New York City, but it is possible that my evil twin brother was growing more societies in secret, so I would just check those areas with replicas of the statue.
Got it. Thank you, Tony.
No problem.
So now he's an evil twin brother that is the evil leader of an evil society that can and has performed evil tasks. Now it's a ton of evil.
Chief,
Yes?
we found a bunch of people who worked to make all this happen in the crack.
Your brother was right, Tony. You are and always will be the most little and terrible person ever.
Oh, tell it to the judge, Margaret.
What happened? I saw this huge crack on the news, and this news guy, and a person who I believe was Sigel Tor. Miss Palmer, it's fine. The world isn't going to end. Sigel Tor is dead. Dead? Yahoo! He's dead. Sigel Tor is dead, yeah!
And we know you used to work for him.
Work for him? I don't know what you're talking about. We're not mad. We just want to see if it's true. Fine, it's true. Awesome. Then I think these belong to you.
And we took a picture of yours and Tysek's old locker.
What? How? We went into the US and used your Kazak's old cloaks to sneak into the meeting Zygotor was holding and then came back. Thank you, children. But I believe some of this, like the black cloaks, deserves something else. Yeah, that's right. Burn! Burn, baby, burn! Although it does feel good that Miss Palmer's burning things from Zygeltor Society, it's hilarious the way she's doing it.
Right?
But seriously, kids, thank you very much. Isaac would have been very happy to see all of this old stuff. I'm sure he would have, but we would like to know what happened to him. Because I assume you would be in touch with him, and I haven't heard you mention him once. Yes, well, he didn't make it.
What happened?
Well, we were trying to escape that night. You do know of our escape plan, right? Yeah, we know. Okay, so we were trying to escape when the USP, Underground Society Police, came and stopped us. But then Kaiser started fighting them with the weapons we had left from working in the Underground Society government. And he told me to run, so I did, and the police tried to run after me, but Kaiser killed them off. And then when one of the policemen tried to shoot me with the electric gun, Kaiser got in the way of the shot, and... oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, we are.
It's alright, children. It's not your fault those policemen were absolute jerks. But his death was part of the reason I acted so crazy. He was the only family member I had left, and they never buried him at a graveyard where I could visit him. They just disposed of his body. Sorry you acted weird for basically the whole time we lived in our building. It's totally fine.
Yeah, we didn't know that had happened.
Sorry I have called you odd, Miss Palmer.
That's alright. I probably would have called me out too if I didn't know what was going on. Though I think Isaac's fight with the USP made Zagorotor change his mind about any government official of the US having a weapon. He probably didn't want anybody fighting against the society and trying to escape into the above world again.
Excuse me, but what is the above world?
That's just what most old US citizens call the world, since it's above theirs.
Got it. Thank you.
You're welcome. Anyway, that fight that Kazak was in is in the past, so let's not talk about it ever again, alright?
Alright.
Well, it's gonna take a long time to fix all this damage. Though it was a good thing the crack didn't reach rivers on both sides of Manhattan. Water would have poured in like the breathing of the dam, and Evan Almighty! That would have been awful.
Yeah.
That would have been really hard to fix.
I'm just glad our apartment is okay.
Me too.
Same. Anyway, I was right. Zagorotor tried to take over the world. You didn't believe me, but I was right. Yes, Miss Palmer, you were right. But you weren't right about one thing. But what's that? Well, let's just say he won't be able to try and try and try again until the whole world is his.